What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is Sakaphalos here, and today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Arcane. So as usual, if you guys gonna enjoy it, consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Really do appreciate your support here, but mainly it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of single player content just like this one here on the channel. So thank you so much for doing so, or if you've already done it. And with that being said, let's get this episode started. Now here we are in the game. We are currently on Zephyr's peak here, as you can see, and by the looks of it, we have some sort of puzzle that we might need to solve to unlock the door. I'm not really sure, but yeah, we'll take things one step at a time. However, before we try to do anything, we are gonna want to take down some of these critters roaming around here, just because they might potentially be a hindrance to whatever we would like to try to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait for them to line up together. That way we could start a double wave battle, and at the same time, if we do Yasuo Steel Tempest, that should, target them both and essentially get dungeon damage on both of them. So let's wait for either one of them to get together, they're closer to each other, and we'll send a Steel Tempest out. Okay, let's go now. There we go.
Don't worry, I'll make this quick.
Okay, I'm counting on it, Yasuo. Okay, so since we start with Alawi here, which is not too ideal, I would have preferred we start with Misfortune or Yasuo. That way we could get a increased critical chance. But it's okay. Let's just do a Tentacle Smash here, and I think we target the lowest health target, since Tentacle Smash does the least amount of damage among Misfortune and Yasuo's instant ability. Alright, so let's do a love tap here, and I think we target either one of the Razor Wings. Since we have 3 of them here, and it looks like 2 of them are on about the same health, let's just target either one. I think we go for the bottom. Wonderful. 843. And we have Yasuo's turn up here. Let's go ahead and do a Steel Tempest, and I think we target the top fellow.
You're done.
Nice. Okay, let's do the same thing. We'll do a Tentacle Smash, and I think we target the weakest target here, which is the 777. That way we do the least amount of damage, because I would like to try to set up Misfortune's triple kill here, to be honest, because it looks like we can actually get a triple kill if we do a Shredder Power, but of course we're going to do it on the second turn because we do not have enough overcharge. So let's do another love tap, and I think we target the 1087. Cool. Let's have Yasuo do Steel Tempest to the 1231. And we have our triple kill here. Alright, let's do a Shredders. Let's go for speed, and we should kill them here. We will pass the turn with Alawi by just doing a Tentacle Barrier.
Another one down.
Okay, very nice. So we get our triple, and looks like we have a chance to get another triple. We have 2 Gale Idols and a single Windrake Razor Wing. So thank God no Wind Golems this time. Really hate the Wind Golems. Because, obviously, and you check out the previous episode, you'll see what I mean. But regardless, let's take a look at what we have here. So if we do a Eye of the Wind here, we should get an increased crit chance on everyone. Let us do another one with Yasuo. We'll try to get maximum crit on everyone. Let's do a love tap to either one of the Gale Idols. I think we'll go with the middle one this time.
My turn.
Nice. Okay, I know Alawi has enough overcharge, but I'm not gonna do a harsh lesson because I would like to try to get a triple kill, and the harsh lesson does a lot of damage. Plus, you know, the strikes from the tentacles. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a tentacle smash again, and we'll target the weakest target.
The truth is here.
Okay, that's good enough. Let's do a Steel Tempest to... No, let's do another critical. Eye of the Wind, I should say, not another critical.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, let's do Misfortune's Love Tap here. It shouldn't kill the Gale Idol, to be fair. Hopefully it does not, because if it does, we will probably have screwed up our own triple kill here. But I think it should not kill the Gale Idol. It should just leave it with just enough health, you know, to get a, you know, to succumb to the Shredder next turn. Because mainly I need the overcharge to get a Shredder here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I was right. Just enough. 372. Okay, let's do Yasuo Steel Tempest to this guy.
That's how we do it.
Alright, I think we heal up with Alawi here. We do a harsh lesson. Sorry, not harsh lesson. A what is it? What's the ability called again? The Spirit Man, the Healing Mist. Sorry, not Spirit Man. Let's do a Healing Mist speed. Alright, we have Misfortune's ultimate here, and we can restore some mana to her moving forward, so I think I would like to take the chance to do that. So let's go ahead and do a rally.
Time to die.
Feels much better.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, I am gonna do a Shredder Power, so that we go after Alawi's heal. And just to get some good damage on the 2010 Gale Idol, we will do a Steel Tempest to it. Hopefully it doesn't kill it. Yeah, it does not, which is cool. And we should get our triple kill here.
Wound.
Champion's are a bit low, but it's fine.
On.
Half health is okay. And we get a triple.
Anyone else?
Awesome.
Barely broke a sweat.
I agree with you, Sarah. I agree with you. Okay, so triple kill, overcharge, only 2 waves, and enemy slain. We do not get the full health finish because we were not at full health, but it's okay. At least we got some decent amount of XP, 570 XP. That's nearly about 600, so it should be about 100 per champion, roughly. Yeah, it's about 195 XP, which is cool. Okay, so since the 2 annoyances there are cleared, we might have to solve whatever this puzzle is right here, because I suspect it might unlock this door. I'm not sure. Let's check out this tablet here first. I've checked it out in the previous episode, but I did not understand what it means. Let's check it out again. The glyphs spell out a kind of prayer or mantra. Seat of the wind, font of its blessing. Grant your strength to those who, overlooking the wind-crested waves, consider your changes. I don't know what this is. I really do not. Okay, you know what? Let's leave that. I really do not understand what that means, because I know for a fact that there is another tablet here, and it is behind a turtle. So I don't think we need to fight it, because it looks like we could potentially just skirt around it. Let's just quickly grab the loot inside here first. We got something there called a orb or something. I think that's for Ari. Okay, let's just quickly check out what it does on Ari first before we do anything. Just a very, very quick one. So we go to Ari here. Shimon Orb. A bright orb crafted by the Shimon tribe. It gives her bonus health, bonus attack, bonus stamina as well. Health and attack power by about 500. Stamina about 100. So it drops a crit a little bit, which is not too great. I think we'll give it to her. Why the hell not? So let's just go ahead and equip her with that, and we should be okay. So we are gonna want to check out the orb here. Let's see if we can avoid the turtle. Sorry, not the orb, the tablet. Let's see if we could just avoid the turtle if we can. And let's check out this thing. Okay, let's allow you read the symbols, and the tablet reads: the pure wind shift from north to west, west to east, east to south. Only those who accept the wind's changes will receive its blessings. North to west, west to east, east to south. Oh, okay, I think I get it. Okay, so let's leave that for now. I saw a manuscript over here. Let's just quickly grab this first. Okay, Owaku and Earthsun, another entry, not too important. Let's go ahead and check out this place again. Alright, so from my understanding, north to west, west to east, east to south, like a compass. So let's go ahead and stand in the center here. Hopefully we get it right in the center. That way we get this thing right. Okay, so north to west, that means north first, I think. North to west, west to east, east to south. So I think we go in that sequence. North, west, east, and finally south. Okay, so we get a Night Shadow Cloak, a Dukuto Coat, and we get a couple of unique items here. So, let's take a chance to talk a little bit about this, just to divert you a little bit. Let's go into the menu here just to, you know, cut out some of the ambient noises, the background noises. So, let's talk a little bit about what Yasuo was referring to there, Suma and Talia. So, let's talk a little bit about Suma first. Now, for those of you who are familiar with League of Legends lore, and I believe some of you who have been following this playthrough or you've been playing this game yourself, you should be aware at this point that Yasuo is essentially what's the correct term here? I would say a disgraced Ionian. Just to, you know, for lack of a better term, I can't really think of the right term here. So yeah, we're just gonna go with a disgraced Ionian. So, from my understanding, he is a disgraced Ionian. That is because he is apparently the entirety of Ionia, the entire municipality of Ionia there, feels that, not feels, assumes that Yasuo killed his elder, which is not the case. The true story is actually really interesting, and I highly recommend you checking it out. So, Suma is the name of his elder, and I believe that is also the same elder that Yasuo was accused of killing. So that is essentially what led Yasuo on this path here with his conflict with his brother, him killing his brother and all that. So yeah, it's a very interesting story. I highly recommend you checking it out. Now, moving on to the next character, which is, I believe he mentioned Talia. Talia is actually a Shuriman, which is, if I'm not mistaken, based on the map of Runeterra, it is actually halfway across the globe. So, I gotta be honest. I'm not too familiar with Shuriman lore. I know a little bit, but not exactly that in depth like I would with Noxian lore. So, in terms of Shuriman lore, I understand Talia. If to my understanding, Talia is like some sort of I don't know, some sort of kid, if I'm not mistaken, that's roaming the desert. I'm not really sure exactly. So, if you guys out there who are Shuriman lore heads there, forgive me. I'm not really too familiar. So, my understanding is that Yasuo and Talia met at some point in time, and Yasuo essentially taught Talia a little bit of the wind techniques and stuff, which is what now Talia uses in her, I think in her stone bending of some sort. With she can summon some sort of stone constructs of some sort. So yeah, that's basically her lore. I'm not really sure how the two met. I really cannot tell you much there, because I don't really know, to be honest. So that's basically a little bit about the lore there. Now, let's move on into the equipment tab, because I saw two very interesting things there. If we go into is it 2 or 1? No, it's only 1. Okay, so if we go into Misfortune's, is it Misfortune or Ari? I'm not sure. Let's check out Ari first. It's not Ari, so it must be Misfortune. These two actually look the same in terms of their, armor here, because look at that. It looks very similar. So, in terms of Misfortune's armor here, I think we get something called a Dukuto coat. Now, I want to talk a little bit about this. I'm not gonna go too long because it's a bit, I would say I know too much, and it will be a bit boring if I go too long about it. So I'm just going to give you a short version. Now, the name Dukuto here has a lot of relevance here. That is because Dukuto, if to my understanding, is the name of a very famous assassin noble house, I should say, in Noxus. And if I'm not mistaken, there are 2 assassins from this Noxian nobility. And for those of you who are playing League of Legends, you'll be well aware. But for those of you who are not, possibly check out these two names, Katarina and Talon. So basically these two are essentially assassins from Noxus, and the bottom line is that I think that there is some sort of I don't know, the full story on that is still a bit sketchy per se, because I would say their lores are not really that developed as other champions. It is quite developed in terms of other champions, but not as developed as I would like, because there's still a lot of question marks, I would say, mainly stuff like Katarina's father, Talon's adoptive father and stuff. So yeah, really a lot of question marks essentially. So Ducato is the name of the family, and to my understanding it is a house of assassins, and I think it's a very interesting thing here for the the Ducato code to end up in misfortunes, as an armor for misfortunes. So kind of interesting. That is because I think there's a skin line as well, which features no, well, not a skin line. Yeah, it is a skin line that features a Katarina as some sort of pirate. So maybe it's a little bit of a reference there. I'm not really sure. And also another interesting thing is that both of these champions, Katarina and Sarah Fortune here, both of them are redheads. So kind of cool to have, I think, some sort of reference between the two, at the very least through a piece of armor. So we're gonna go ahead and equip this Ducato coat on her. Let's go ahead and just read the biography. A light-fitting coat appropriate for stalking the night and quick kills. Sounds very, very Katarina. So let's just go ahead and equip the Ducato coat on Misfortune, because it looks like a very good upgrade as well. 320 health, 216 attack power, 64 stamina, 80 physical defense, 59 magical defense, and a 1% increment to critical. So I'm definitely gonna want to give that to her. Okay. So that is pretty much it. Those are the two things I want to cover. Actually, hold on. Let's equip Pike with the Night Shadow Cloak. Nothing special about this one. Looks like a very generic cloak here. A mysterious cloak infused with shadow magic that has concealing properties. 25% chance on attack to enter stealth. It could be a little bit of a tie-in to, I think, what's the name of the champion again? Could be a little bit of a tie-in to Nocturne, which is, of course, the Demon of Nightmares. But, I think this is a very, very long, a very, very vague reference, I would say, in comparison with the Ducato code here. So, yeah, this is a very, very vague reference in my opinion. Now, let's just go ahead and equip it on Pike. I think it's a very good upgrade. It decreases a little bit of health, but it increases his attack power, physical defense, magical defense, and of course critical. It drops his stamina a little bit, which is fine. I think I'm gonna go ahead and equip that on him because it looks like a fair trade. Okay, very good. So let's go ahead and progress with the game. So it looks like we can actually bypass some of these turtles here. So hopefully we can bypass this guy, and maybe we can unlock this door. Now that we know that, that 4 wind turbines there don't really unlock this door, I think this door should unlock on its own. Hopefully I am right. If not, we'll probably have to think of some way to unlock it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and see. Okay, it does unlock this door. So let's just go ahead and head into the next area and see what happens.
You're quiet, Alawi. Wouldn't you normally have something to say about the motion of this place? Kraken, gods, and the like?
I am afraid there is not much left for me to say about the goddess. I fear she has abandoned me. Maybe abandoned us all.
Come on. We've taken some hits, but we're not done yet. I'm not gonna stand by and let my city fall to some lovesick boy who would be king.
Sarah, what if it's Bilgewater's destiny to fall? What if the goddess is testing us and has found us unworthy?
I don't care what your goddess thinks of me. I'm not gonna let gods and monsters decide what happens to my city. We'll make our way, even if I have to drag you there kicking and screaming.
Now I see it.
What's that?
Why so many are willing to follow you. Perhaps you are right. Let us continue, Captain.
Indeed, let us continue the journey. So, let's go ahead and head up here. What is this place? This looks like a... Oh yeah, this looks like the place where we needed... where I was worried that we might have needed Pike. So let me just back up a bit just to tell you what I mean. Just to show you what I mean. So there was this some sort of symbol here. I feared that it was a grate where, Pike could do his ghost water dive and potentially head somewhere. But looks like it's not what it is. So I'm just glad we don't need to go all the way back and grab Pike. So let's just go ahead and loot this chest first and potentially interact and see what happens here. So looks like we can interact with this thing. Okay, let's leave that for now. Let's go ahead and loot this chest. Some sort of looting material and some health potions, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's interact with this thing and see what it is. Oh, it's an elevator. Okay, so yeah, it's an elevator. Thank God. I thought we might have needed pike or something there. Okay, let's go. We get a fishing rod, a Kraken's Bane, but we're not gonna do any fishing, so we're just gonna leave that for now. Let's just head into this side and see what awaits us here. We see a couple of wind turbines. I don't know what this is. Okay, let's just activate the turbines first. I think we might need to use it or something. Okay. Oh, okay, that unlocks this door. So that means if we interact with this... Oh, okay, that actually brings us this side, which is kind of cool. Okay, maybe we have to interact with more turbines here, I think, right? Because this thing looks like it's blocking our path. And yeah, it is supposed to what we were supposed to do. Okay, we were a bit late there. It's fine. Let's just do it again. And we should be able to cross. Okay, so it looks like we need to interact with these turbines and it will unlock one of those stone door stuff. And when we unlock those stone door stuff, it's gonna let us go. Okay, so we have another one coming up and we have 3 turbines it looks like. So let's go ahead and just quickly, do some Steel Tempest here before we have to go all the way back. Might not have enough time for this. Let's quickly do it. Okay, there we go. So... And of course it brings us back. Not fast again. Okay, let's do this one more time. Hopefully there's no more obstacles ahead of our way. Goodness gracious. Alright. I'm gonna stay at the front here, just in case there are more obstacles. Alright, doesn't look like it, so looks like we're clear. Okay, let's see where this brings us. Alright, let's check the map first, and looks like this is Gale's Crossing. So, we have 2 areas here to go here. We can either go this way, or we can either go towards this side, towards Tempest's Sanctum. However, we are running out of time here, about 22 minutes in. So what I like to do is I actually like to end the video here now while we still can. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Ruined King, consider liking this video as well as subscribing to this channel. I really do appreciate your support here, but mainly it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of single player content just like this one here on my channel. So thank you so much for doing so, if you've already done it. And with that being said, this is Caplo signing off. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you all in the next episode. Goodbye.